Hey, what's up, y'all? This your boy Jay Wayne, representing Team Take Profits. For those who don't know, I trade live for the London session, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Eastern, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, unless there's news. But I want to announce that we are starting New York session live trading, and Robert Rivera is going to be taking care of that session 3 times a week. All right, sometimes more, but you can count on 3 times a week, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern. And this video is going to be a quick highlight from the other day New York session trading he did with the team. All right, you're going to learn a lot from these live tradings. A lot of gurus don't want to trade live, but we do this, and we're looking forward to helping you. Let's get it.
All right, good morning. Good morning for this first episode of TTP in the New York session. But here we're just looking at GJ, which I'm looking at gold too, by the way. I got my eye on both. I can't say I don't, because I got my eye on both. It could come down to retest, or because it's so bullish, it could just keep going up to supply. So gotta be ready for both. Let's take a look at that supply. Or here's a 4-hour supply. I think we can narrow that down even further. That's making it really narrow. It could reject at any point once it reaches up here. So don't be deceived by that. Basically, I'm looking at anything that breaks above or anything that breaks below. Right now, I have a pending order right here. This is a 2-to-1, which I think it'll pay it. We shall see. We shall see if it pays off. Usually during New York, it reverses. It does the opposite of London. But it's very, very bullish right now. Keeping an eye on gold. If it breaks the bottom, it's got about almost 40 pips before this area of demand. It could bounce at either one. Whichever one gives me an indication for a buy is the one that I'm going to take, although I'm really looking for something that breaks here, perhaps retest, breaks, retest, and then comes down. If I miss that, then I can wait for it here, or I can wait for it here. And of course, there's always also likelihood of a continuation up because of the daily. Look at the daily. Goodness gracious, it's so bullish. Super bullish. So it could still keep going up because it's got room to the area of supply. And I also got my eye on gold, guys. I got my eye on gold here. I got my eye on gold based on the 15-minute. You check this area down here and take a look at the 15-minute, and you'll see how this area coincides with that right there. So I got my zones here and here. Okay. If you want to try to catch a bullish move, you can always throw a trend line on it. You have an outer trend line, you have an inner trend line. I try to keep it as simple as possible. After this massive rejection here, I need something to actually close below. All right, so if you already want to make money, Terry, I'm not telling you what to do, but I would recommend you don't risk all of it. Maybe a portion of your earnings, but don't, of your profits, but not, don't risk all of them. If not trade at all, maybe you just take a paper trade, just to watch it. The biggest thing I learned about trading psychology is that without changing the biology, it's almost impossible. Well, I would say it this way, it is impossible. Because your biology is risk averse, right? It's danger averse, and it is reactive. You don't have a choice. It is going to react. So you have to have a system in place, because it's not a problem with you feeling butterflies. Right? If anybody has been in competition in the past, that little nervousness that you feel just before you compete can actually prime you to compete well. You know, it's a little bit of nervousness that adds to your competitive edge when you learn how to use it. And if you are confident about what you're doing, you don't have a problem with feeling that way. Even though it's a little uncomfortable, you learn how to perform through it. And that's basically what you got to learn to do here. You need to learn to perform through it. Okay, 5 minutes. Let's see if that 5 minute holds. I guess that's another way of seeing what's happening. If it closes above. It's got 15 minutes before the 8 o'clock candle. Everything speaks to me about bullishness here, guys. I know you see these wicks, right? And I know that on the 30 minute is what it looks like. Or on the 1 hour. But everything here speaks of continuation. We shall see if we get it. And you may be able to get an early entry. Instead of all the way up here, you may be able to get an early entry. If you can see something like this. We got 10 minutes. Let's see. 10 minutos. 10 minutos, familia. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if we actually get a break. Can we get a break? We need a candle, something like this, right? "20 seconds. And still waiting to see what will it be? What will it be? What will it be? Can it become a bullish candle? Here we go, amigos. Chicos and chicas. Can it do it? Will it do it? Okay, here we go. Volume coming in. Volume coming in, and there it is. I'm in. That was a quick break. Let's see if that holds. Okay, I am in. I'm managing my position based on the 15 minute and its own candle. If this candle turns bearish, I'm closing half. If it goes around 8 pips and comes back to my entry, I will also close half. I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to negotiate with it. If it comes to my entry, I'm closing half of it. All right, it's pushing up again. This push should do it. Oh, there you go. We killed it today. Yay, yay.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it can build and build until you finally see. Whoa.
Well, Jay will be happy that the first episode of the New York live stream was a success. It's kind of important to start with a winner, you know what I mean? There you go, 20 pips.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear.
This dude has nightmares. No wonder he's angry, man.
That my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.
It will be important for this to reach up here before the 30-minute candle. And if you haven't taken profit by the time the 30-minute candle closes, you should consider taking some. Watching gold over here too. 22 pippers. 24 pippers. So the 30-minute close and this 30-minute candle may do a pullback. This is why I wanted you guys to take profit or some partial profit. In this case, it hit TP, so not a problem. But just watch what this 30-minute candle does now. And it's likely to pull back, find some level of support, and then keep going up. I mean, it could do it on a lower time frame. It could even do it on a 1 minute time frame if it has momentum to keep going up. But in my experience, anytime you have a 30-minute candle or a 1 hour candle and you're in a trade and you're in the positive, take some money off the table, if not all of it. You know? So, you guys good? Everybody happy? So I'll make sure we good. Thanks, Taylor. Yes, great first day. Pretty easy. It just took patience. Yeah. In all likelihood, I'll be here tomorrow morning. So God's blessing to everybody. Bye-bye.
Pips pay my bills. Pips pay my bills.